Alright, are you hipsters buckled in? Because you're about to find out why I was so hesitant to Let's Play ActRaiser for so long. We know it's unexpected, but the people have something to tell you. You have to throw lightning bolts at these bushes so we can build our land or whatever. Yeah, you got the simulation here. The idea being that these horrible, useless, hopeless, pointless peasants can't do anything on their own, and you have to do everything for them, including clear their bushes away, and fight their bats, and tell them where to build houses, and the little simulation levels, you can spend a lot of time in them, if you were so inclined. I can get through them pretty quickly, but after you get through them, you still have to actually max them out and wait for people to build everything, because the more houses you have, the more people you can have. The more people you have, the more experience points you have. The more experience points you have, the more levels you gain. I know it's unexpected, blah, 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 blah. We can fight monsters now, lead us to the monster lair. I already led you to the monster lair. I was way ahead of you. But the more levels you gain, the more hit points you have. And the more hit points you have, the easier the action stages are. They found something in the monster lair, but I don't really want it yet. And I want you to go seal this monster lair. In the top corner of the screen, you can see my SP. That's my spell points. I guess that's what it stands for. That governs how often I can throw lightning around, which is fun. I enjoy throwing lightning around. Not a big deal. And every one of the village has little obstacles that need to be cleared so people can build their town in peace and harmony. Now, population equals experience points, and here's unexpected. We have something to tell you. Strange things have been happening to me. Things come to life in the real world. Something about the woods. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, we got it. Leave me alone. Here's a little bit of ActRaiser trivia. There is a maximum cap of population you can have. Oh, you destroyed my little house. Leave me alone, bastard. In each village, there's a maximum population. And that population is a function of lots of things. For example, your score during the action stages actually functions into it. And the civilization level has improved, which means we don't have to build dirt, thatch, stupid huts anymore. We can build, like, real houses. Actually, they start building log cabins now. And now we want to go down here and seal that monster there. So, the idea is you want to have as many houses as possible on the map in order to, now I gotta destroy this rock. There's something buried under this rock. It's treasure, I tell you. Haha, see? Yeah, they have something to say. We found something under the rock. Come get it. But there is a problem with building a lot of houses, and it is this, that each map can only hold, I guess there's like a sprite limit or something. You can only have a certain amount of sprites on the map. And each one of these little houses, the log cabin is a sprite, and this little corn farm is a sprite. Eventually, my little dudes will learn to build bridges, and that's how I'll get across here to seal this last monster lair. But each bridge counts as an object on the map, which means, oh, you destroyed Abe Lincoln's house, you evil bastard demon creature thing. Each bridge you build on the map, nobody lives in a bridge. I mean, I guess ActRaiser's homeless population just is not very robust, but nobody lives in a bridge, so... Oh, come on, let me get back to building. Yeah, we can build bridges now. Excellent. Every time you build a bridge... let me illustrate this here. Just by shooting across. Every time you build a bridge, like that bridge there, that's a house that cannot get built somewhere else on the map. So that's like 8 or 9 people that cannot exist in Fillmore that would have been able to be born if I had not built that bridge. So if you were really, really into this game, you really wanted to max out your population and get everything exactly to the highest number you possibly could, you have to really plan in advance. Yeah, he's having nightmares because there's a giant hole in the forest over here. See this giant hole? Yeah, whatever. But you really have to plan to ensure that you don't have more than that one bridge on the map. And yes, that is extremely tough. I'm not going to bother with it. I'm just going to go ahead and throw down my bridges wherever I damn well please. Because I think bridges are nice looking. Okay? I like bridges. I'm into them. Yeah, fine. Maybe it attracts trolls. I don't care. It's all good. But the difference is not that big. It's like in this village, bridges are a problem, and then in the next village, bridges are a problem, but the rest of villages in the game really don't matter that much. Oh, you know what? I'm Civilization 3 now. That means I can start doing this. Screw your thatched houses. Ha! Your grass mud huts. You people are terrible. Let's go ahead and build down here. The difference is actually not that big of a deal, because just playing the game normally, like I am, just like, and by normally I do mean, yes, killing all your villagers, you'll get to level 16 if you max out the population in all the villages. If you actually optimize your bridges and aim for really high score in the action levels and go crazy with stuff, then you're looking at getting to level 17. Literally, that's the difference. And the difference between level 16 and level 17 is 1 hit point. So it's like you do all this extra work and like really kill yourself optimizing bridges and whatnot for 1 hit point. It's just not worth it. Even at super speed, where it's harder to dodge attacks and things than it is at regular speed, it's just the 1 hit point is not worth it. It's not that big of a deal. So these guys, my little pixel men, are going to build houses in craters. I envy them to a point. Oh, somebody lost their puppy. That's horrible. You may have noticed the little civilizations are different. They started building out these grass houses, and then they moved up to log cabins, and now they're actually building little modern houses and these big, impressive purple-roofed mansions. To max out the population, you do have to get as many of these level 3 houses as you can, which is why I'm destroying all the old houses. Because, like, I think 4 people can live in one of these little dirt huts, but, like, 8 people can live in one of these little impressive condos, you know, little townhouses. Those are nice. Of course, it does mean just a lot of just random flying around and waiting for your roads to be built. I like to try to get every road possible on the map, if it can be done. You know what? I'm going to build another bridge. I don't even care. I just don't care. All the bridges in the world are going to be in Fillmore. It's going to be the land of 10,000 bridges. Oh, you guys done messed up. Because you built your houses next to a cornfield, and I got to wreck a cornfield. Oh, no, okay. Oh, you were fine. I had to destroy the block next door. Not a problem. You guys apparently know what the score is. I guess they're done asking me for stuff. I thought at one point in Fillmore, the guys, like, somebody's house catches fire and you had to, they begged you to put the house out with rain, whatever. I guess that didn't happen because, I don't know, maybe because I'm throwing lightning bolts everywhere. Let's build up here, actually. There we go. Okay, that road's done, and now we can build down into the forest here, the little rustic area of Fillmore. Nobody will build down here by the giant hole. Like, it looks like they should be able to carve a switchback stair or something into this cliff and run a road down there and put like some hunting cabins or something, but they don't. And I can get one more block of road right there. There we go. And now let's go ahead and down into the woods. And I can throw more lightning now that I've leveled up. Ha 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 ha. I do not feel bad about lightning bolts in these peasants. These peasants are like ants to me. They're tiny, puny insect creatures that are not worthy of my glory and majesty. And now they don't even bother with fields at all. Like, no more fields for these people. You know what? Screw corn. We've got mansions. You know what? I agree. Screw corn. That's my motto. And they are still spilling out, building things. So I'm just going to fly circles around this town. And eventually I'm supposed to get a boat, I think. Make with the boat, people. What are you waiting for? Eventually they'll stop building because they'll be like, hey man, we talked about this giant hole. Why don't you do something about it? And then you got to go clean up the giant hole. And then they'll start building again when you come back. Hurrah! Looks like all the roads are done except I can get one more here. And I can get one more here. Ah, that's a thing of beauty. And then I'm just going to put the cursor back on the Temple of Santa. Because that's where it belongs. I think I get a boat eventually. Come on, guys. What are you doing with the boat here? Let's make with the boat. And come fill up all these unsightly craters. I don't want to see these. Oh, you know, I can get one more road here. There we go. Now Fillmore is happy. So yeah, that does mean I can't get the theoretical maximum population in the entire game because nobody wants to live under these two bridges. But, you know what? I'm not bothered by that. I am confident that I can win this game with one fewer hit point than is possible to get via the game code. God bless Fillmore. So yeah, all you people who are like, yeah, you gotta do ActRaiser, now you're changing your mind, aren't you? Now that you're just watching this. And this is just the first town. There's other towns. I think we're getting close to done though. I want my boat though. Where is my boat, people? Because they're supposed to send a boat out there and find some toys for me. Maybe they won't do it because the big hole is happening. That's just insane. And depressing. And sad, really, if you want to know the truth. Oh, there's that one little guy. I guess that's probably the last guy who's going to come pouring out of here. Let me check real quick. Yep, Fillmore has slowed down. So, let's take our items. The bow and the bomb I'm going to leave for now. The bridge I will take because I need that eventually. And the fireball I'll take, even though I don't think I can use the fireball because they didn't find a scroll for me to use. They're supposed to send a boat out here, and the boat's supposed to fish up a scroll, and then I can use that scroll to cast my fireball spell in the action stages, but that didn't happen. So, we need to go back up to Sky Palace and save the game. And then equip magical fire. And then fight the monsters and rid Fillmore of evil. But that's going to happen next video.